Hello and welcome to a video that is going to quickly explain how the guns work in my TTT card game. If you didn't care about learning this, sucks to suck, you're learning. Or not, I don't care. But, so basically, you're fighting people and you have like innocents and traitors, you all hate each other. The only way to hurt each other is with guns or weapons or something. All of you have health bars, guns do damage. Simple as that. Let's begin. So, when you want to get a gun, you have to upgrade, rolling a d20. You'll get a random gun. It'll either be primary or secondary. You can have one primary and one secondary at a time. If you have a primary or secondary and you upgrade and get a new one, it automatically replaces your old one. You can't choose. Alright, so first off, I'll start with number 1 on the d20. That is the Huge. Now the Huge is a simple gun. You roll dice for it. You have to roll 3 times for the Huge. Some guns roll more, less, it really depends. Most roll 1 time, but Huge is special, it rolls 3. If you roll a 6, you do 1 damage. It's a hit. Nice. If you roll a 1, you get a critical miss. And that means any other player can choose who you shoot, as long as it isn't your target. Which is terrible sometimes. If you're innocent, you're shooting a traitor, correctly miss, they make you shoot the detective, oh no. And every other thing, 2 through 5, it's just a miss, nothing happens. Cool. Alright, moving on. 2 for the d20 is a sniper rifle. The sniper rifle does 2 damage. It hits on a 4, 5, and 6, correctly misses on a 1. It's pretty basic, it's great, and far more accurate than the Huge, but it has one drawback. It is a far-ranged weapon, meaning, in TTT there's a center and then there's other players. Other players and one row of the center are far. Everything else is near. You cannot shoot your near cards if you have a sniper, unfortunately, but that's how it works. No going around it. Number 3, that's a pistol. A pistol is actually a primary. Everything else so far has been secondary. Pistols, they hit on 4, 5, and 6. They do 1 damage, and on a 1, instead of critically missing, you just choose a different target. So you're the one who chooses the critical miss, basically. It's not anyone else deciding. So it's nice. It's a very good primary to have on hand because it's very consistent. You always get at least someone you want to shoot. Hopefully. Alright, moving on. Number 4 on the d20 is the M16. This one has 2 rolls. It hits on a 5 and 6, and it critically misses on a 1. Statistically better than a pistol, but overall, it's not the greatest. I mean, sure, it has constant damage output, but you really feel it when you see it hits on 5 and 6 instead of 4, 5, and 6. Like, it feels like you're missing a lot. I don't know. Anyway, that's M16. Pretty simple. Number 5. That's the shotgun. Basically, imagine the sniper, but it's near. So basically, you can only shoot near cards. Does 2 damage, hits on 4, 5, and 6, critically misses on 1. By the way, if it's a critical miss, it can actually hit anyone. It doesn't have to hit the area that indicates hit. So, if you critically miss with like a sniper or shotgun, you can technically hit the other range. Okay. Number 6, Airy Strike. Oh no. This is also secondary. So you have 6 rolls, right? That's insane. But you have to hit every single time to do infinite damage. Yay! What's the hit rate? 3, 4, 5, and 6. It hits on 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you get 6 hits, you do infinite damage. If you get 5 hits, you do nothing. And if you roll a 1 3 times, you summon bees to terrorize the entire population. Don't worry about bees, they just kill people and they're basically like a Huge, but a singular shot. It's fine. You just want bees terrorizing everyone? Funny. Nice. Yeah, Harry Strike is terrible, but sometimes it does infinite damage. Alright, moving on. Then we have number 7, Tech 9. This is a fantastic gun. It 50% of the time it hits, 50% of the time it quickly misses. It has 3 shots, does 1 damage per shot. So, it's always doing damage. It's great if you're a serial killer, because you can just destroy like entire populations without even worrying. Well, serial killer does 1 less gun damage, but you know, I mean, yeah, that kind of nullifies Tech 9. Anyway, but like, you get the idea. So that's number 7. Number 8, that would be the Railgun. Railgun is fun because it has 2 rolls. It hits on 1, 5, and 6. Yes, you heard that right. But if you roll a 1, you explode for 3 damage. If you get 2 hits, you do 3 damage. So, according to math, you can technically roll 2 1s, take 6 damage, and deal 3 damage to your target. Maximum efficiency! Yeah! Yeah, the railgun ain't great unless you're explosion immune. If you're explosion immune, it's literally the best gun, so don't worry. Okay, number 9, Raging Bull. Now this is a primary. It hits on a 6. It does 3 damage. Everything else is a critical miss. It is so inaccurate that sometimes it's better to just aim at the detective as an innocent, because you're probably not going to hit them. Unless you do, in which case, oops. Yeah, Raging Bull's funny. It's good as a primary, especially when you're in trouble or something, like your wild card gun, whatever. Alright, number 10, Dual Elites. Dual Elites are like... Alright, so they have 2 rolls. They hit on a 5 and 6, critically miss on a 1 and 2. They do 2 damage per shot. They can do up to 4 damage a turn. That's like great. But they can also destroy or just miss, and you feel it a lot. How Dual Elites are great, but they have problems. Oh, and they have one more problem. They have reload. So you see, some guns need to reload, meaning if you shoot them, the next turn you can't use that weapon. You have to do something else, like use another weapon or... Yeah. So Dual Elites, they have that major drawback, but, I mean, it's great. Dual Elites are really funny. And there's Dragon Elites, which you can buy from the Survivalist shop. They don't have reload, so they're just the greatest gun all around. Alright, next up, 11. What is this? It's... I think... the double barrel? Yeah, double barrel. Alright. Wait. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Double barrel. It's basically a shotgun. Does 3 damage, but it has reload. Wow. Funny. Yeah, it's that simple. And 12, that's the AWP. It's a sniper, does 3 damage, has reload. Who could have guessed? Yeah, they're pretty simple guns. They're good all around for in conflicts. Like if you're fighting like a Phoenix or something, AWP is the greatest gun. Like especially like if they're just going to destroy you otherwise. I mean, it's good. All right, 13. That has to be the Galil. The Galil is let me think. Galil's pretty simple. It's like has 4 shots. If you hit all 4 shots, you do 5 damage. Hits on 4, 5, and 6. By the way, AWP and double barrel also hit on 4, 5, and 6. Don't worry. And critically miss on 1. Galil also critically misses on 1, and it's if you get 2 hits, you do 1 damage. Get 4 hits, 5 damage. So all around, you can get lucky, but it still has a consistency to it. It's all right. It's better than like an M16 in some situations. All right. Next up, 14. That's Remington. This is also a primary. Did I say Dual Elites were a primary? They are. So yeah, Remington's a primary. It hits on 5 and 6. Does 2 damage. It critically misses on a 1, 2, and 3. So it's very inaccurate, but it's also strangely powerful. I don't know. It's interesting. Like, compared to an M16, it's just like, I don't know. it does its things. It's good as a primary, but that's about it. Like, if this were your main gun and your only gun, not good. Alright, next up, what's next? 15, Winchester. Winchester critically misses on a 1 through 5, and it doesn't hit on a 6, meaning it physically can't hit. Yeah, so it does 2 damage. It's great. Lol. I don't even know why you'd use this gun. Unless you're innocent and aiming at the detective, this doesn't really have a benefit. Yep, that's the Winchester. And then 16, I believe that's SMG. Yeah, SMG is so basically it's a Winchester that has like 4 shots on a. It critically misses on I think 1, 2, 3 or something. It's something similar to that, and it's basically just a Winchester but more shots, which is not good, really. Oh, fun fact about Winchester, SMG, and Raging Bull: they enrage, meaning if they shot the roll obsessed, the obsessed would become broken and destroy everyone. So, yeah, that's a major drawback to the guns if obsessed is in the game. It might not be, so you can risk it. They're funny, but yeah, drawback to the big guns. Alright, now, what's next? It's 17? 17 is a minigun. Basically, it hits on a 5 and 6. It misses every other time. If you hit, you can roll again and hit again. For almost. This can keep on going until you get infinite damage. Won't, but it could. Alright, yeah, that's a minigun. It's pretty simple. Then there's the FAMAS. It also has that same thing. Hit, you roll again. It hits on a 6. It does 2 damage. Minigun does 1. And FAMAS can, I believe, critically miss on a 1. So, yeah. It's alright. And, alright. 19, that would be the pocket rifle. This is a primary. You basically, on a 6, you hit, you do 4 damage. Wow! On a 1, you hit yourself, doing 4 damage to yourself. You'll just die. Like, the only roles they can really survive are like a period or a juggernaut, It's really tough to survive that. Okay, last gun, Magnum. This is a primary. Pretty dang good. 100% of the time you hit. But it has reload. Wow, okay. So, that's fun. I mean, technically, there's one time a Magnum can miss, and that's if there's a smoke grenade cast on you, but, like, people don't use smoke grenades that often, do they? Not really. Magnum's great. It also has the benefit of having unstoppable attacks, meaning if you shoot someone and they try to dodge or block or reflect the bullet, they can't. So, yeah, that bullet's hitting them no matter what, and it does 1 damage. Whoa, so scary. So overall, yep, that's it. That's the guns. Now you know. Next time you go to a gun pile, pick up a gun. Yeah. Okay, bye.